Investment firm HEVA Fund has launched two new financing programs, Otter and Otter Plus, aimed at providing credit to artists and creative entrepreneurs. The move seeks to address long-standing challenges faced by the creative sector in accessing funding through traditional financing channels. Speaking at the launch, Wakiru Njuguna, who's the managing partner of HEVA Fund, noted that the creative sector accounts for 5% of Kenya's GDP, yet remains the most underfunded. Jimmy Mbogo has more.
Longitude Capital.
In an effort to bridge the funding gap in the creative sector, HEVA Fund is set to disburse at least $5 million, that is equivalent to 646.2 million shillings, to more than 7,000 creatives. According to the firm, the two solutions will offer structured loan options tailored specifically for artists' need. Otter will allow creatives to borrow up to 999,000. While Otter Plus will cater to higher ticket sizes, providing loans of up to 4.9 million shillings at a standard rate of 9% annually. With creatives expected to use the funds as either seed capital or additional capital to scale and monetize their craft.
People know you're bankable when they start seeing money coming to the bank, and that's the issue I had with the banks. They are very good at, we have seen now money is in your account. Do you know you can do? What do you do? Now again you start explaining, I'm a creative. Oh, so you get this money from, but when you go on set and say I need money to do a BCD, you need to show.
We recognize the value that the creative industry brings to the economy. It's valued at about 5% of Kenya's GDP. However, when you look at access to finance for creatives, there's always a challenge in them being able to access responsive financing for their businesses.
According to HEVA, despite the creative sector's economic potential, private investors have been hesitant to fund it. Only 1% of foreign direct investment flows into the creative economy. This has been blamed on the sector's informality, which according to HEVA Fund will be addressed by artists providing their presence in the creative space to be eligible for the funding, further reducing risk.
They need to show us that they are earning something from the work that they are doing. So regardless of how much it is, we are very invested in being able to figure out how they can be able to get a loan facility regardless of how small the revenue is.
Timothy says increased taxation in the country and lack of income predictability is to blame for the sector's slow growth.
We had the issue of double taxation, where the government in itself didn't know where to put us. So you find you're paying your taxes. I've done my withholding tax, but now the government comes and says, now you people for online, you are earning. So we need also to tax that money. So that's why people are afraid, because I'm already paying my taxes. I'm already paying my withdrawing. If I'm paid 100K, 5% is withheld, just like any other consultant. So we were afraid of double taxation.
To facilitate the lending, HEVA has partnered with other financial service providers, including the Kenya Bankers Sacco, Lipa Later, Wauzi, Longitude Capital, and Tenakata to provide credit facilities with no collateral required. The program is expected to run for the next 2 years. Jimmy Mbogo, Citizen TV, Nairobi.